Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Thursday, and today I am making this book jacket card, I think it's called. So it looks like a little book jacket. It opens up like that. Quite like it. All right, so there's the little spine and the back of the book jacket. All right, I'm using Pinkfresh Fluttering butterflies, and I'm using a stencil. All right, so stay with me, and I'll show you how to make it. All right. So I think I will make my card and then we'll do the butterflies. Okay. All righty. Hi, Lane. Hi, Cheryl and Selena. Thanks for sharing, everybody. All right. I'm at home. I have okay. I have things to do. All right. So the first piece of cardstock is 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you're going to score it at 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and that's going to make the side spine. All right, and then the second piece of cardstock is 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it's the same size. And this one you are going to score at 3, okay, or 4 1/4. All righty. So those are your two pieces. They're both the same size, just scored differently. All right, so the first one, now where did I get this idea from? Her name is Sue Ma. I'll think of it. Sue Stampified or something. I'll have to look it up. All right, so we have this scored at 3, or you can say we have it scored at 4 1/2. So I'm going to fold here, and I want to have the empty section on the left, okay, because that's where we're going to be attaching. So you want to have it on the left. So it looks like this. All right. This one, I'm going to fold all these folds on mountain. Okay, so they're all mountain folds. Now we've done this before to create the spine, and then it just rolls up like that. And you get your little spine. Okay. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put adhesive here. All right. And I'm going to fold it over. So I'm folding it over on the second score line. 1, 2. So let's fold that over. And I've put adhesive in that right section. And then I'm just going to close up my card. And we have it attached. All right. Now on this one, we have this blank, but I'm going to put my papers on here. So I have cut, and I think this paper is perfect for this card. So this one is 3 by 5 1/4, and it's going to go in here. Okay, so the larger one is going on the inside of the card. I'm choosing to put the patterned because I like it. Okay, this part or this area is for your personal sentiment. So I'm going to close it up. And then on the front here, I'm going to put this one. And this one is a bit smaller, and it is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So it's just a little bit smaller, and it's going on the front flap. All right. Okay, let's bring this one back. On this one, I'm using the reverse side of the paper, pattern paper. And this one is 3 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put that on the front. It's always nice when you can use both sides on the same card. All right. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these like so. So I am going to put adhesive on the right side of this pillar. So it's on the right side of the pillar. And then I'm going to attach it onto my card in that blank area. Okay, and now it looks like this. Now I also have, where did I put my little piece? There it is. I also cut a piece of pattern paper 3/4 by 5 1/4, and that's just going to fit right here on the spine. Nice thing about this card is you can just flatten it out to add your pieces. And there we go. It stands up very nicely. Now the recipient could have it open, or they can have it closed. And then, of course, it folds totally flat to go into your envelope. All right. Okay, now I stenciled these flowers. I didn't do it on, I'm not going to do it on camera because I've done it before. So now what I'm going to do is, I'll tell you, when I was first going to do this, I took my stencil and I took my little foam, and I went through the stencil to put on the Versamark. But then I thought, after doing the first one, then I thought, why am I doing that? Because I'm cutting it out, right? So I'm just going to take it direct onto my colored stenciled. So I'm just covering them with my ink because you don't have to be so exact. And this is way easier just to do it this way. So these are my stenciled butterflies. And I'm adding Versamark. So Versamark is a watermark stamp, so it's sticky. So my embossing powder is going to stick wherever I have put it. Okay. So I've got it all over here. And it's much easier than using the foam applicator. All right. Now I'm going to take my clear embossing folder, my clear embossing powder, and I'm going to sprinkle it on. So you can see how you do not see any shine there yet, right? So now I'm going to put this on. All right, so that's clear embossing powder, and I know we have that in stock. Now I'm just going to heat up my gun. And now I'm just going to heat up my embossing powder and watch it melt. So in embossing powder, it's just little bits of plastic that stick to the watermark, and then when you apply heat, they're going to melt. Now you can overheat. If you overheat, the embossing powder is just going to go lay flat. You're not going to see there's sort of a texture looking to it. But if you overheat it, it will just go flat. So you just want to be careful not to overheat. It's pretty easy to see it melting. And you can see how it's taking on such a nice bright color when you heat emboss. I think I'll be doing this on all my stenciling now. I love it. All right. Okay, so look at the difference there. Isn't that cool? So here, I could have done this on this stencil. So here's one that is not heat embossed, and here's one that is. So you can see the difference there. It's very cool. All right, now I'm going to take my die. All right, I'm going to take my die and I'm going to cut it out. I'll be right back. All right, here we are. And now we have our beautiful butterflies that are all heat embossed. I love it. All right, let's bring back our card. Okay, so now we're going to create our card. I've got my mat here. So I'm going to take the largest. I lost a leaf there. I can just add it on. So I'm going to put this here. Whoops, turn that little fan off. And there we go. All right, and then I'm going to put on some butterflies. So we could put this one here. I'm going to add my butterflies with my foam tape. So we have this one. And let's get a blue one here. What's everybody up to today? I'm making cookies again, which is always fun for me. I think I'll do a pink one. All right. Put a little piece of foam tape here. And I'm doing laundry today because I'm working on Saturday and I try and not do too much on Sunday. And Monday is my day of making my cards for the week. So it's laundry today. All right. And then I have this, thank you for being you. This is from the stamp set, Fluttering Butterflies. I've double layered it up. As you can see, I use scraps. And then I'm just going to put that right here. There's lovely sentiments on that stamp. Doesn't that look pretty? I love the stamp set. All right. Now I am going to add a few. I'm going to put one in here. I think I'll put a yellow one. I love the shine. It looks so nice. All right, so let's put one. I think I'll put it about here. And then you can see it when your card's there. That looks nice. And then when you open it, you can also have one in here. So I am going to put this one. So this paper is Pinkfresh paper. All the Best You Can Be, I believe it's called. And we've got that there. And then this folds over. I could even maybe put, I wonder what this would look like. I think I'll put that on there too. I think that looks nice. And then it opens up like this. And then you've got that. I have another green one here. May as well use them up. So how many people on here are going to be doing the Weekender? And did you open up your, were you happy with what you got? I've had lots of people telling me how wonderful the box is, and it is. All right, so here it is, the final card. It looks like this, like that, and like that. All right. You could even put, maybe I should have put my butterfly there. There we go. All right, let's see what that looks like. So we have it like this, and then you open it up. Oh yeah, I like that better. Okay, and your personal sentiment there. And then it can stand up like this, or it can stand up like this. So there we go. I think it's beautiful. All right. It is beautiful, isn't it? Okay. So that is using the Fluttering butterflies, the stencil, and the stamp. Now, if you're taking the class that's coming up, it's using the washi tape and the die. So if you want the stencil and stamp and you've signed up for the class, let me know because I can order it for you. All right. Okay. And then, so keep anybody taking the class, keep all these cards in mind because you can make all these cards using your washi tape. All right. Tomorrow, I am making this card. Now I want to heat emboss the whole thing. I just might do that. It look kind of cool just having this one heat embossed. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I will. All right. Okay, Selena, I'll put you down for the stencil and the stamp. It's very pretty. All righty. Thanks for joining me. And I'm loving these nice shiny butterflies. Okay. All right. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll be at the store tomorrow. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.